Your feet are cold, your legs feel heavy, you wake up at night with cramps, and everyone keeps telling you, that's just aging. But what if it's not? What if something specific is happening inside your blood vessels right now that nobody has actually explained to you? And what if the fix was already sitting in your kitchen? Stay with me for the next few minutes, because by the end of this video, you are going to understand your circulation better than most people ever do. And you are going to know exactly what to drink, when to drink it, and why it works. Not because of hype, because of science. I'm Dr. Millie Lee, and welcome to Care on Health. First, let's understand what's actually going on inside your body. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose some of their elasticity. The inner lining of your arteries, called the endothelium, becomes less efficient at producing a molecule, called nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide is critically important. It acts like a signal to your blood vessels, telling them to relax and widen so blood can flow freely. When nitric oxide production declines, blood vessels can become stiffer and narrower over time. Blood flow to your legs, feet, and extremities can drop. You might notice cold feet, leg cramps, that heavy or tired feeling in your legs, or slower wound healing. And here's something important I want you to understand. These changes don't mean your body is broken, they mean your body needs support. And the good news is that certain foods and drinks contain compounds that genuinely help your body produce more nitric oxide and maintain healthier blood vessels. The science on this is solid. Let me walk you through the best ones. Let's start with the foundation. And yes, it's water. I know. You've heard it 1,000 times. But here's what most people miss. Dehydration causes your blood to thicken. Thicker blood moves more slowly, puts more strain on your heart, and makes circulation worse across your entire body. Proper hydration keeps your blood at the right consistency to move efficiently. Aim for around 8 glasses a day, and don't wait until you're thirsty. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already mildly dehydrated. Water alone isn't going to transform your circulation, but without it, nothing else works as well as it should. Think of it as the baseline, the foundation that everything else builds on. Now let's talk about something a lot of people overlook: hibiscus tea. This one genuinely surprises people. Hibiscus is a beautiful flower, but inside those petals are compounds called anthocyanins and organic acids that have real, measurable effects on blood pressure and blood vessel function. Multiple studies have shown that regular hibiscus tea consumption can meaningfully reduce blood pressure over several weeks. And why does blood pressure matter for circulation? Because high blood pressure damages the walls of your blood vessels over time, making circulation progressively worse. Hibiscus helps protect and support those vessel walls. It's affordable, easy to find, and it tastes great, tart, almost like a cranberry. Steep 2 bags in hot water for about 10 minutes, drink it once or twice a day, and if you need a little sweetness, a touch of stevia works perfectly. One note: if you're already on blood pressure medication, have a conversation with your doctor before drinking it daily, because hibiscus can have a meaningful effect on blood pressure levels. Next up, let's talk about cocoa. Real, unsweetened cocoa powder is genuinely exciting from a vascular health standpoint. It contains compounds called flavonols, and these flavonols directly stimulate nitric oxide production in your blood vessels. Research, including a large meta-analysis of dozens of studies, has shown that cocoa flavonols improve what's called flow-mediated dilation, basically how well your arteries expand in response to blood flow. The key here is preparation. We are not talking about sugary hot chocolate packets. We're talking about pure, unsweetened cocoa powder mixed into warm water or unsweetened milk. About 2 tablespoons a day gets you into the therapeutic range for flavonols. If you need it sweeter, use stevia or monk fruit. Both have no impact on blood sugar. And this matters, because adding a lot of regular sugar would undermine some of the cardiovascular benefits you're going for. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful things you can drink for circulation, and it might surprise you. Celery juice. Celery is absolutely packed with natural nitrates. And here's the biology. When you consume dietary nitrates, bacteria naturally present in your mouth begin converting them into nitrites. Then your stomach acid converts those nitrites into nitric oxide. It's an elegant chain reaction that your body is designed to use. One good-sized glass of celery juice delivers a significant dose of nitrates, and studies on dietary nitrates from vegetables have shown genuine improvements in blood flow and arterial function. Fresh celery juice is best, ideally on an empty stomach in the morning for maximum absorption. You'll need a juicer, and yes, the taste is earthy and not everyone loves it, but the functional benefit is real, and many people find it grows on them. And now, the one that research keeps coming back to again and again, beetroot juice. Beets have the highest natural concentration of dietary nitrates among commonly available foods. Drinking pure beetroot juice is one of the most well-studied natural interventions for vascular health. Multiple clinical trials have shown that beetroot juice improves blood flow, reduces arterial stiffness, and lowers blood pressure. The effects begin within a couple of hours of drinking it because your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide relatively quickly. Studies have also looked at long-term effects, and consistent daily consumption over several weeks has been associated with sustained improvements in circulation and walking endurance in older adults. That's meaningful. 8 ounces of pure beetroot juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach is the approach that most studies have used. Buy it pure, just pressed beets, nothing added. Or if you have a juicer, make your own with about 4 medium beets. One harmless thing to know, your urine may turn pink. It's called bituria, it's completely harmless, and it happens to roughly 1 in 10 people. If you have a history of kidney stones, check with your doctor first, as beets contain oxalates. And finally, let's talk about the underrated powerhouse of leafy greens, specifically arugula. If beetroot juice is the king of dietary nitrates in drink form, arugula is the queen of nitrates among leafy greens. Ounce for ounce, arugula contains more nitrates than almost any other vegetable. 2 cups blended into a smoothie with some blueberries, half a banana, and unsweetened almond milk gives you a genuinely powerful circulation-supporting drink that also delivers antioxidants, fiber, and a range of vitamins. Research on nitrate-rich leafy greens consistently shows improvements in blood flow and arterial function with regular consumption. Drink it fresh. Nitrates in blended form degrade over time, so make it and drink it right away. So let me put this all together for you practically. If you want to seriously support your circulation, start with beetroot juice every morning. 8 ounces empty stomach. That's your anchor habit. In the afternoon, add hibiscus tea or a small glass of celery juice. Pick one, stay consistent. A few times a week, swap in an arugula smoothie. And every day, drink your water and consider adding cocoa to your routine. Within a week of doing this consistently, many people notice their legs feeling warmer and less heavy. Within 2 to 4 weeks, walking endurance often improves. Within a month of real consistency, you may notice your blood pressure readings improving at your next checkup. These aren't overnight miracles. They're the result of giving your vascular system the raw materials it needs to do its job well. A few things to keep in mind. Don't use mouthwash immediately after drinking nitrate-rich beverages, because mouthwash kills the oral bacteria that start the nitrate to nitric oxide conversion process. Drink these on an empty stomach when possible for better absorption. And please, keep taking any medications your doctor has prescribed. These drinks support your health. They work alongside medical care, not instead of it. Circulation is one of those things that declines quietly and gradually, and by the time you really notice the symptoms, it's been declining for a while. The good news is, your body responds well to the right support. These drinks are affordable, accessible, and backed by real research. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone you care about. Subscribe to Care on Health for more evidence-based content that you can actually apply to your life. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I read them and I want to hear from you. I'm Dr. Millie Lee. Take care.